Let's see, is it going to work tonight or not, I wonder. I think it's thinking about it. Ah, right, looks vaguely promising. No data, it's telling me now, for goodness sake. Right, I think we're working. Give us a thumbs up, please, if it's working after last night's nightmare. Or type something in the chat. Let me know it's working. You can see something and hear something. That's a bit better. Right. Peter Stella, good evening. Peter N, hello. Rob, Ollie, excellent. Ola, K. Looks like it might be working then. Good-o. Right, yeah, sorry about last night. It was, as I started the live stream, YouTube decided I need to be re-authenticated or something. You try re-authenticating and it still doesn't work. So I don't know what was wrong. It just wouldn't reconnect and it was driving me absolutely mad, as you might have detected. Anyway, YouTube asked for feedback, so I gave them feedback. I'm surprised I've not been banned from YouTube, but yes, watch this space. When they get my feedback, I probably will be. But never mind, we'll carry on in the meantime. Right, who else is there? Mr. Treefog, Peter W, Peter C, Paul, hello, 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 excellent, good stuff. Right, so as we were then last night, I've got fresh machines to show you for the machine auction, steam engine stuff for the steam engine auction, collectible stuff for the collectibles auction, etc. Something else. What else have I got to show you? Oh, some pictures of Southend Penny Arcade. Kevin took it. Kevin's here tonight, is he? I don't know. If Kevin's here, say hello. If not, we'll carry on without him. Right, so let's have a look. So the next auction is Steam, isn't it? So let's look at them first quickly. So just basically give you a taster of evening, Andrew. A taster of what sort of things are in the Steam auction. Basically, there's lots. This is probably 5% of it, something like that, I should think. So lots of these sort of model steam stationary engine type things. Quite a few different ones, different sizes. I think some are kit built, some are scratch built, some are relatively modern, some are quite old, etc. Some Meccano models, various sorts. There's two huge pine-like blanket boxes full of Meccano, so I have to empty them to move them. So I don't know if there's sets in there or not, because it's all kind of boxed up, or whether it's just literally heaps of Meccano. But I'll try and make sense of it all. Kevin says it's working excellent. Kevin is here then, yes, we'll put pictures of Kevin in a bit. Not long till Clacton. No, I'll get the page organised soon for meet up. So yeah, if you want some model steam engines, most of these are live steam type things. Mamolds, Willescos, etc. Some other random makes I've not heard of before. So I've got to spend a few days doing a bit of research on these. Not sure what that thing is. Interesting. I think it's a time clock of some sort. Interesting thing. Steam beam engine type thing. Like a well pump, isn't it? Nice one there with the box. So yeah, all sorts of things like that. When will tickets be available for Clacton, please? Probably a couple of weeks before, something like that. So yeah, busy this week with yeah, trying to work away through all this auction stuff, get it unpacked, loaded in the warehouse, and see what we've actually got, so I can then put it in some sort of order. These little steam kits. Now, some of these steam engines are sort of like the odd chimney's missing or something, but they're probably there because I keep coming across an odd chimney, nothing to stick it on. So once it's all unpacked, I'll try and match things up. Hopefully it'll all make sense. But yeah, good variety. So if you know anybody who likes steam engines, then we've got a lot of different ones on offer. Paul's been trying to squeeze some more bits in. That's good. I'm sure they'll go in somewhere. I have to grease them up a bit and shove them in. Another kind of diggery thing. The clockwork, it works. Model aeroplanes is 2 or 3 airplanes, I think. It's nice boats, submarine, paddle steamer, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I think there's a couple more pictures, but say that's probably about 5% of the stuff, something like that. There's quite a lot of it. So if you've got anything in that line, anything steam engine sort of model, scale model, working model type stuff, and you want to enter it, you can do. I need it by the 13th, I think I'll put closing date for this stuff. 15th, sorry, 15th of June. So you've got a couple of weeks basically. So this lot, Flash of Us is one guy's collection, so we'll do all the collection on Sunday probably, and anybody else's stuff Saturday. We'll do a 2-day sale. And that way around you can sell your stuff on the Saturday. It gives you a few pounds to spend on the Sunday, doesn't it? You see, that's why I've done it that way around. So yeah, there we are. Right, so that's that lot. Aidan Sinclair. Kevin said you always wanted a steam engine since you were a kid. Well, there's lots to choose from. Lots and lots and lots to choose from. Whether there is actually one of each different mammal and one of each different Willesco, there probably is, I should think, the amount of stuff there is. I think these are Stuart, these ones on the marble bases. Yeah. There's some nice bigger, my van's full at the moment, so I've been ferrying stuff backwards and forwards from the storage unit in my little car. Hence I've only moved the little things, but there's some bigger trains and models that are like, 2 foot, 3 foot long. Submarine's about 5 foot long, I think. Paddle steam is probably 3 or 4 foot long. A couple of biggish trains. There's a couple, I think there's 2 nice showman's engines, live steam showman's engines. One with a showman's wagon with it as well. They're very nice. We've got some fairground models as well. There's a big wheel, all lights up. It's about 3 or 4 foot round, something like that. It's a big model. Switchback. Or scenic railway with the dragon cars on, cakewalk and some stalls and things. So yeah, a lot. I'll get all that set up and lit up and working and film it all. There we are. So that's that lot. Let's have a look at collectible stuff, and then we've got some slot machines as well. So that's for that one. Collectible stuff. Paul's got a Brenco Copper Duke on new half P plate. Lucky 10 pusher. And this year's unexpected star of the show, a Crompton's cover the spot. The only Crompton's cover the spot, I believe. Plus a couple of war machines still to go. Excellent. Excellent Commander as well, yes. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the cover of the spot. Interesting looking machine. Right, so stuff for the collectibles now. Collectible, and then the next collectible sale will be 10th of August. I've got that down for. So again, if you've got collectible stuff, if you're coming to pick other stuff up or drop other stuff off for auctions, you want to bring collectively stuff, fairgroundy stuff, circusy stuff, vintage radios, mechanical music, circus bits, advertising, enamel signs, all that sort of stuff. Then why aren't these playing? There we are. So we've got a fairground sign, we've got a telephone exchange. Why are my pictures not rolling around? May have clicked the wrong button. Let's try that button instead. Has it all gone horribly wrong? Oh, there we are, we're live again. A marble spinner box for a fairground stall. Studio 54 neon sign. Working apparently, I've not plugged it in yet. Apparently that works. To golf or not to golf? What a silly question. Oh, there we are. One for the golfists. Tin sign, popcorn tin sign. Bits and bobs. Some of these Perspexy fairground signs. These make like nice light boxes, don't they? There's 2 or 3 different ones, I think, from our roll down store, presumably. Sort of 60s. A few more bits, and we'll see what machines we've had in so far. I think it's going to be another busy machine sale, actually. Great stuff's coming in at. Some Star Wars beer tins. There you go. Empty, unfortunately. But might be useful for a Star Wars collector, I suppose. Don't know. Some little hoopla rings and blocks. Nice hand paint ice cream sign. I think these were done by what's his name? North Wales. Oh, Chris. I'll think of his name in a minute. And sweet shop. Some stilts. Practice your circus skills. I sold these before. And the unicycle. I sold that before as well. There you go. The chap didn't get on with it very well. He couldn't do it. I've never tried it, I don't think, unicycle. These are quite good fun. These are big loads, like 4-foot square, beanbag, or throw the ball through the ears in the case of Charles. And a corgi. And the Queen. Sure, the Queen's nose wasn't that big. Anyway, there you go. This sort of sarcophagus-y, cupboard-y thing. That's about 4 foot tall, a bit more maybe. It's quite big. What the hell's that? Oh, I know what it is. That's a base for a vibrator. Just to remind me of what it's anything. Some fairground panels, just 3 of those, quite long panels. Good under a row of Allwins or something like that. Oh, there we are. Back to the start of that lot. Right, let's have a look at machines then. Slot machines. Hang on a moment. Let me find the slot machines folder. Slot machines. Here we go. Right, let me just find some bigger pictures in the background so I can see what we're looking at a bit better. Machines. Because you want to know what coin of things they're on. Bear with me. What do I need? I need next sale slot machine folder and view bigger pictures so I can see what I'm looking at. There we are. That's a bit better. Right, so Mills Poinsettia. Working skill stops on this one. It's on 3 penny bits. And then we've got a Boland Mills Guaranteed Jackpot. 3 bits again. And then a Mini Sega. Another one. This is rather nice. The Lotto Smoke pin table, 1939, Gottlieb. All working. Very nice playfield on this one. With cigarette packet advertising on. It's the same cigarette packet you usually get on the trade stimulator reels. Of that kind of era as well. Oops. Jubilee Deluxe. The twin jackpot. On 1p, I think it's on. It says 3D on the front. I think it's on 1p coins. It's running on at the moment. That's some pin table. Yeah, the pin table is great. It there's 13 bumpers on it which light up when you start the game. And as the object is to, on the back flash, if you saw, there was like 4 sets of 10 different combinations of the cigarette packet. So each bumper represents one of the cigarette packets. So when you hit a bumper, the light goes off on the bumper and goes on the matching cigarette packet. So you've got to try and make a set of 10 out of the 13 different ones with your 5 balls. It's quite difficult. And then presumably if you've got all 10, you'd probably, the attendant would give you a packet of cigarettes, I guess, or something. I think it was one of those Not really a gambling machine, Mr. Police Officer Honest Gov type things, but I suspect that was probably the wheeze with them at the time. So yeah, I've not had that one before. Where are we? Jubilee Deluxe. It's a nice French win. Very ornate spandrels and coin slot on it. Sold this one before. Back again. It's an old penny. Should have done a close up of the coin slot. It's like a gargoyle bath type thing. Very fancy. A Rotomat Jewel. Working on old penny. Nice condition, kind of ready to go. And an Orion, again on old penny. Nice, shiny, working, etc. Vending machine, a hand towel vending machine. There's one nice oak case. Late 20s, well, the patent date is stamped up patents for 27 and 28 on the drawer there, look. Lockwheel, Lockerbie and Wilson. Famously made the toilet door locks, the penny of the slot toilet door locks. They've got these little vending machines. I don't know what they vended. I think they might be on 2 shillings / old 10p sized coin. There's 2 of these and another 2 very similar sort of size. But they don't appear to have been screwed on the wall, interestingly. Or it's like there's no holes in the back of them. But they're a bit tall to be a countertop standing machine. Very odd. If anyone's got any ideas of what they were for, or got one, or knows anything about them. These are locked, unfortunately. I haven't got the keys for them. But anyway, interesting little bits. A nice Mills Club King. Nice chrome on this one. Very, very good for mica. Nice and shiny. Really good nick, this one. Front opener. Good for operating and good for those of us who are getting too old to keep lifting machines around all the time. It's on 1p, but it's standard Mills mech, so you know it's not a huge problem to swap on something else if you wanted. Lights up. Jackpot. Yeah. Got that kind of look that's very in at the moment, that 60s flash look. Oh, this will probably make as much as a poinsettia, I wouldn't wonder. That kind of look doesn't seem to be in the fashion at the moment. They'll probably make less than they used to, and this will probably make more than they used to. There we go. Chop lollipop vending machine. There we are. Saw a few of those a little while ago. And oh, that's a front panel from a Rockola jukebox. I don't know which one offhand. I've not looked it up. Just a moment, it goes in the slot sale. There. Oh, I think we're back to square one. There we are. So those are so far. And there's some more. There's a couple more things coming today. I haven't took pictures of yet, so we'll do those for Friday or Sunday, whatever. So yeah, stuff coming in. There was two or three bits that didn't go last time. So I've sold a few bits as well. So there's a few odd bits that will go back in again that didn't go. So looking good so far. So the machine sale is the 27th of July. So entries for that will close on the, what will it be, the 13th of July, won't it? 2 weeks before. Let me just check I've got the date right. 13th, yep. And I'll be very strict with that as well, because everybody wants me to do another one of the walk around video things, and I'm not doing another all night edit, all day filming, so I need 2 or 3 days to produce that. So trying to keep ahead best as possible, cataloguing stuff as it comes in, and then 13th of July, that will be it. Strictly. Anything after that will have to go to the next slot sale. So if you've got stuff, get yourself organised, get it to us ASAP, and then I can hopefully get ahead with the cataloguing a little bit to give me the time to do the video. So you can all see everything, see it all playing, etc. Because people seem to like that. We'll do that again. There we are. So that's that. What else have I got to show you? Southend. That's it. So hang on a moment. Southend pictures are here. Southend. So yeah, the little penny arcade museum, or the museum with penny arcade at Southend Pier. I think we mentioned last Sunday, was it, in the live stream? Kevin went down there and took us a few pictures. So here we are. One of the trains that goes up and down the pier. Or I suppose used to in this case. So I've not been down there for, I don't know, 15 years or so, probably. Quite a few years. Might be more than that, actually. A long time since I've been to Southend. But anyway, it's good to see the little penny arcade museum is still there. They've got a few bits. Extra win. Any 11s. Clock, of course. Nice carousel. Well, that's the original one of the ones that Ray Roberts did. And all the old parts. Who knows? Oh, hopefully got a rare Parker's machine coming, and we don't see very often. Watch this space. The little rainbow pinball. I bought one of these off a vicar many years ago when I had my little penny arcade. I used to, that might have been before I set the arcade up. I can't remember. I think it was just as I was doing it, my first little travelling arcade. But my little roundabout, I used to take to the Jockey Club Fete in Newmarket, on the hallowed grounds of the Jockey Club in Newmarket High Street, with their bowling green light lawns out the back. And they used to have a nice fete which opened at 2:15, not 2 o'clock, not 3 o'clock, 2:15. And yeah, the vicar of the whatever the church was locally, they sort of organised it, and he had one of these pin tables. He'd bring it each year, charge like, I don't know, 5p for an old penny or something, and take about 70 pence with it. And I sort of pestered him for 2 or 3 years to sell it to me, and eventually he did. But then I don't think they ever took the arcade there. I think they would consider that was gambling. They didn't like that sort of thing at the Jockey Club. Bizarrely, considering it's the Jockey Club, home of horse racing, i.e. gambling. Very strange. Anyway, there you go, I digress. So we've got a rainbow pinball in. Quite a nice little machine, really. Very colourful. A golden bell. Ollie says, can we bring small machines to Paul's? You probably can if it's all right with Paul. I don't know what car I'm going in yet, or van. I don't really want to take the van down because I have to put it. But yes, I'm sure we can. I'm sure that'd be all right. We'll sort something out. Paul's got loads of space in his arcade. We'll just shove him in his arcade. It'll be fine. No problem. Sure he won't mind. Tom said, sorry, what was the closing date again for July? So for July, the slot sale closes on the 13th of July, 2 weeks before. So 13th of July for slots. 15th of June for steam engines, etc. If you've got any of those. Kevin says, so with regard to the machines in Southend, apparently it's a private collection. It belongs to a guy in Grays and he loans them to the Pier Museum. Apparently this guy used to tour them, but is now retired, but keeps a few for himself. Yes, I know whose they are. They did, the museum bought a couple of machines, a couple of auctions back. Can't remember which ones they sold now, but anyway. Museum's free entry, and they give you some old pennies to use. All the machines run on old pennies. Play very well. Yeah. Did I ever find a copy of the TV program Peer Pressure? Yes and no. I've got it on an old. It's well, if it still works now, it's saved on an old Skybox thing. I haven't got it on DVD. I've got Piers, Puppets and Penguins, the first documentary we did. I've got that on DVD. Could bring that to pause, couldn't I? We could watch it. There's a thought. But the Peer Pressure, I haven't got on DVD. I don't know if I could get a copy from the BBC. Might be able to. They used to want like 400 quid for a DVD of a program, even if you've been in the bloody program, which is very annoying. I'll have to think on that one. I think it was a DVD of Peer Pressure in the Peer gift shop. Oh, that might have been Southend Pier, though, not the BBC document about Colwyn Bay Pier, which I assume is what you meant. My pier, or that was. I'd like to watch that one as well. Well, I have to think on that one. Yes, Colwyn. Yeah, no, I haven't got that one. I don't even know where the Skybox thing is now. I haven't got a Sky card for it, and it was one of those old boxes, bearing in mind the program was years ago. So whether I can get it off the box, I don't know. If anyone knows how to hack a Skybox, an old Skybox, get in touch. Shouldn't say such things, but you know what I mean. Anyway, where did we get to? Golden Bell. This is Southend Museum still. Have a go. Anywhere else have a go? But something could be rigged up at Paul's. Yeah, maybe. You know how to hack a Skybox? Oh, okay. I might have to see if I can find it then. It's one of those old ones, a great big thick white thing, if I remember rightly. But you had to put like a credit card in it. Remember rightly, I think, to make it work. Not your actual credit card, but like a card the size of a credit card. I seem to think we slid in it a long time ago. 2003 that came out, didn't it? I think. No, 2000. I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. What year it was? Have a look on IMDb. Hortons all win. Somebody texted me. Somebody else knows a man. Excellent. Well, yeah. It seems some of you know some interesting people, so we might be able to retrieve the program off my Skybox, if I can find the Skybox. Nice Tower Bridge. One big one is Tower Bridge, Orwin. That's how many of those about. Nice machine. Wigan AV, give me a call. Should be fine for playback only. I have a TV with an analog input. Oh, excellent. Well, we can probably sort something out. I've got to actually physically find the box. Then we should be on a winner, shouldn't we? Yeah. Well, it seems like we might have some options, shall we say, of retrieving the program. So that's good. Be nice to get it. And selfie booth was quite fun, I thought. I like the colours. It reminds me of those marshmallows. There you go, look, selfie. Young Mr. Dan there. Very good. Yeah, I've got the, I'm trying to think where the other DVDs for the Puppets and Peas and Penguins and things. I was going to look up what year Peer Pressure was. Wasn't I? Let's go to, hang on a minute. If we go to IMDb, imdb.com, imdb.com. If we search for me, oh, look, I'm the top Steve Hunt. That's interesting, isn't it? Of all the Steve Hunts, there you go. What am I looking for? Art department, no. Actor, no. How do you find it now? All credits. Bum, 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 bum. Self, we've under self, won't it? Self. Peer pressure, here we are. 2008. 2008. Yeah, then the other one, the Puppets Peers Penguin, was 2007. Need to put a picture of that one up. So this one I've got on DVD. So they did, BBC came to Colwyn. They were doing a thing, like a regional thing. They came to Colwyn for a week. They did like 2 or 3 radio programs, different radio programs. And then they made this one TV documentary on the puppet theatre in Colwyn, which I think is still there. Very unique little puppet theatre. There's only 2 or 3 in the country. Very sweet, purpose-built puppet theatre. The pier, obviously, and me, and the zoo, hence the penguins. There's a half-hour documentary on the 3 things about, you know, getting the 3 attractions ready for the season and all that kind of thing, the trials and tribulations. And then the BBC liked the story of the pier so much, they commissioned another documentary, which was the peer pressure one, which was, I think that was half an hour, wasn't it, again? Does it say? I'm sure it was half an hour. Oh, yeah, half an hour. So that's the one that's stuck on the skybox. Unless I can twist the arm of anybody on at the BBC these days. It's getting hard. But yeah. Ollie says, is there anything happening on the Saturday evening prior to Paul's do? Ooh, don't know. Have a meet up at the pier for fish and chips, then spend the evening on the pier. Well, there you go. That sounds fun. Simon says he was on TV once or twice. I'm not sure CCTV counts. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Have they put the this thingy up yet? Boniface. I'm not sure when the Boniface comes out soon. The Christmas one went up. New series. I think it comes out 3rd quarter, so not long. I haven't got any dates yet. Let's see if they've got any. Have they got dates up for season 4 yet? No, just the one they put up at Christmas, the Christmas one, which was shot on the hottest day of the year, the very first day of shooting. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the Colcom website. Let's look at something more interesting. Let's put the South End pictures up again. There we go. That's better, isn't it? We'll let them roll around. Yeah. Like a plan. Hopefully a few people can make it. Well, Saturday evening for chips on the pier. Sounds great. Perhaps I'll come down my motorhome. I can stay overnight then. That's a good idea, isn't it? Then I can get a few machines in the boot of that. I'll have a chat with Paul about that. Then we'll get some details together. So when I put the page up on the website, times and things, and we'll find some links for some local hotels and stuff as well, if people are staying, and all that jazz. Homework for Paul then, to gather some details together for me. We'll find some hotel sites and bits and bobs like that. Sounds like a jolly, doesn't it? And then I've also got to sort out the up north one for September. Yeah. Kevin was happening to come down Saturday, but unable to. Why aren't these pictures rolling around? Click the button again. Let's try it again. Come on, pictures. My pictures have gone wrong. Now they're going. There you go. I was hoping to come down Saturday, but not able to now. Lucas and myself will see you Sunday. Oh, there you go. I'm sure a fun time will be had by all again. Somebody dropped the machine off today again and was asking about meetups at the Fairgrounds Heritage Museum, which we'll try and get organised for later in the year, and also Black Country Museum in Dudley. Dudley to Tam. How much past Dudley to Tamworth? Well, that might be a weekend to do the two. Don't know. I'll look into that. See what we can sort out. But we will do them. Just getting time to organise things. Super. Right. Anybody else need to know anything? Anybody got any questions, comments, or whatever? I did have a coin slot somewhere to look at, but not sure we'll bother to do that tonight now. We'll say that to the weekend. So live stream, next one should be Friday. That should be okay. Yeah. I'll try and get some more of the steam engine stuff, quick snaps of that. And some more collectible bits have come in as well. I'll get some snaps of those. Yeah. And we keep on going, keep on piling it all in. Pete says they're about an hour apart. Well, that would work then. Again, if people are travelling a long way, could potentially stay somewhere between the two. Might work, mightn't it? I thought it might be nice, sort of like end of summer. We need to find out kind of when the last is that the full fair is built up at Black Country. Sort of darker afternoons, we're all lit up. It will look lovely. And then of course the Fairground Heritage Trust is indoors anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll think on that one. Right, so we've got a few plans there, I think, then one way and another. I need to find my old skybox with peer pressure on. Let me leave a note for that. Probably don't even work anymore, but it's a start, isn't it? If we can actually find the box, and then we can see if we can get it to fire up and work, and then I can see if I can actually be able to watch it. If I get it to play, then I can get it recorded, can't I, onto some better format. Because I can't just stick it on YouTube because I get copyright issues, strikes. So I could probably put it up as a private video somewhere and then send anybody a link to it who want to watch it or something. Probably wangle something like that. I did put a clip up once of the first one, Puppet Peers and Penguins. I just cut out the peer bit of it, about 10 minutes worth. Put that on YouTube, and of course that got a strike and took down. Not on the Elephant House account. I had another account. I don't even know if I got the account. I think the account might have got banned or suspended or something. Can't remember. But anyway, whatever. Peter's off. Nighty night. I'm going to go as well. I need some dinner because I'm hungry. So we'll catch you all on Friday evening. Have a jolly week, whatever you're up to. I should be sorting more auction stuff out. And we'll do it all again then. That's it. I'm off. Nighty night.